Hello and welcome to DC Velocity's Thought Leader Series, produced in conjunction with MHI. My name is Mark Solomon. I'm Senior Editor at DC Velocity Magazine. We are happy to be joined today by Jeff LeClair. Jeff is General Manager of the Global Supply Network for Caterpillar Inc., the huge equipment manufacturer. And Jeff has 30 years experience. He's worked in supply chain and manufacturing for 3 decades, about 20 of those years with Toyota and 9 with CAT. And he is based in CAT's corporate headquarters in Peoria, Illinois. Jeff, welcome.
Thank you.
Let's start with execution through collaboration. Collaboration is a mantra at CAT, and it's something you follow closely and adhere to. Describe the strategy, the thinking behind it, and how it gets executed at such a large company with far-flung operations.
It's really about understanding our customers' needs. And so starting with our end customer, and we call them our product group leaders, what do they really need to be successful? And then working back then through the whole supply chain and all our operations to really deliver the value back to them. So my job is really to understand what their voice is and what the requirements are, and then to bring the whole business back to them so they can achieve the value for our customers.
Mm-hmm. Do you work with the CAT dealer network, or is it strictly internal with the company?
Personally, I work internally up to the dealer network. We do have groups that work in the dealer networks. My job is really to get all the material to the dealers so they can sell to their customers.
Collaboration requires teamwork, requires people to be on the same page, a certain amount of creativity. It's a big company with a lot of operations and a lot of moving parts. What was the challenge, or what is the challenge in making collaboration work consistently at a company this large?
I believe it really starts with our senior executive. In the past, there was a lot of silos that had their individual products, and for our global supply network to really happen together, we all have to think as a team, and that's what's been going on for over a year now. And our leaders are really thinking like a team, and it allows people like me to execute for them and bring the value back. But without that structure in place, it would have never occurred this well.
Mm-hmm. Is this an area that people have trouble with, companies have trouble with? If you look around the industry, is this something that many companies have found it difficult to master?
I think it's a common problem in our industry, but I feel across many industries. There's a reason for people not to share sometimes. And the collaboration is not about giving away secrets. It's not about being best friends. It's about understanding what the customer needs. And really, how do we bring that value back to them? So I think sometimes people have to kind of step back a little bit and maybe not, wear their own hat at work to really understand what value they're bringing to their customer. It's a challenge, though, as most people are only accountable for their little piece.
Does this require a new type of employee, or does the employee with the traditional command and control exposure perhaps best suited for this type of environment?
I think it will take a change for people of the typical command and control view, in that they have to be a little bit broader thinking and really understand the end-to-end business for their businesses, and then allow everybody to participate and collaborate with them where maybe they're not as strong and they need some support. So I do think it is a change for that level, but it does take a different type of person, different, broader type of base that's not just accountable for one area. And it goes back to the understanding the end-to-end business and how we bring that value for them.
Okay. Last question.
Yes, sir.
Can you quantify within the organization how successful the collaborative strategies have been in any way, in terms of cost savings, in terms of productivity improvements?
So I can, actually. We've been able to quantify that through our activities. It really is how do we look at our total portfolio of activities, and when we bring the teams together, how do we start to deliver the value, and that value is then translated into bottom line, our profit that we can see by doing things smarter, by doing, I'll say, more collaborative things where we may in the past have done duplicate. We're not duplicating efforts. We're putting the same thinkers in the room, and the money is starting to show up for our customers. So.
Okay. All right, Jeff, thank you very much.
Thank you for your time.